Hey y'all. Alright. Just another review here. I cannot even make it past the seventh episode of The Rings of Power. I can't. As a person that has not read all of the lore and all of these channels that I like to follow that are, into all the lore. As a person that's not a Tolkien fucking scholar, I just can't. I want to strangle myself trying to watch this show. So glad I'm not paying for it. I can't make it through the 7th episode. I literally want to fucking choke on my own vomit. Knowing the Lord of the Rings movies and knowing some of the lore that other people have talked about, I am so disgusted with what Amazon has done to Tolkien's work. From knowing what know what they did to Robert Jordan and the Wheel of Time, I'm not that surprised that they've completely destroyed Tolkien. And now it literally has nothing to do with race swapping, as they would have you believe, as that's all they're basing any whatever the fuck they're trying to do on is, oh, you don't like this, you're racist. No, you literally have not hired writers that can write a TV show to keep interest. I've literally only been watching this show because I do love the world that Tolkien wrote. But this is not it. This is bullshit. And having read all the books of Robert Jordan and the Wheel of Time and what they did to that show, I'm watching The Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power, because I want to see what hell gondola they have gone down into, and I can't even finish episode 7 because it's fucking garbage. They've literally projected, what, like 5 seasons? Did they? Sorry. I'm I'm done. Not even all the way through episode 7, and I can't watch anymore. I know a lot of Tolkien fans are watching it just to complain about it, but me, I haven't read the Lord of the Rings books. I haven't read the Silmarillion. I think that's how you pronounce it. I haven't read all of the works, but having loved the director's cuts of the Lord of the Rings movies and watching this and how they're trying to just insert, you know, Jackson into it and insert woman power and just a bunch of garbage. Like I'm sorry, Amazon. Y'all failed. I'm not finishing episode 7 and I'm not going to watch the last episode. Like, I'm done. I've been watching so far, bored as fuck, and just waiting for something to happen, and now I'm just fucking pissed off. Like, what the fuck y'all doing? Like, elves glow. They're just supernatural beings. And what you're trying to do, I don't know if this is what you're trying to do because of the mithril. They're just later become these glowing beings. I don't know what you're trying to do. I don't know what the fuck you're doing. And your main character, Galadriel, I hope that bitch dies. Like, how did she survive? How did anybody survive a volcanic eruption? Like, seriously? People just walking around like, oh my god, where are you? Where? Galadriel, literally in the last episode, just stood as a fucking steaming pile of volcanic ash. Y'all ever heard of Pompeii? People were literally just like frozen in time. Their bones were just burned to ash and they were buried in action. So, how are all these motherfuckers alive? Like, y'all ain't using logic. So, like, I can't. I'm not finishing the episode. And I don't know what to say, Amazon. Y'all are fucking retarded. You have taken a like a world somebody took decades to create and just shit all over it. So, you should have took some of that $1 billion and hired some good writers. Cuz I don't give a fuck about your race swapping bullshit, although it's fucking stupid. But your writing sucks. So, there you go, Amazon. Someone that has not read all of Tolkien's work giving you some honest opinion that your shit, you need to take that $1 billion and hire some writers. Because I'm sorry, House of the Dragon, they made some race swaps, but I don't care because their writing's actually good. I enjoy House of the Dragon because it's good writing. It keeps me wanting to know more, even though I know where the story goes with Game of Thrones. Every episode has been a cliffhanger, and I'm like, oh my god, what's gonna happen next? I'm sorry, Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power, Amazon. Y'all failed. Y'all need to take your losses and move the fuck on, because I highly doubt anybody is going to watch the second season. Because I'm not even gonna finish episode 7, because I'm just so annoyed. So, it is what it is. Take your losses, Amazon, because you ain't making that billion back. You ain't. Mm-mm. So, since you have not released your numbers, and since you've been deleting negative reviews, gee, I wonder, Amazon, what do people really think of your show? Because I think it's shit. I hate all of your characters. I hate all of the writing. The only characters the only, pair that I actually like are Elrond and Durin. And this episode, I'm just like. So, it is what it is. I'm not gonna finish it because fuck you, Amazon. Like, you've completely gone off the rails. Like, this is not Tolkien. And you're stealing from Jackson and creating your own fucking bullshit. Oh, we want to make it modern. Why do you think people like fantasy? Because it's not of this world. It's not this reality. People love fantasy because it takes them out of reality. So nobody that loves fantasy wants anything that has to do with this reality. And you're all like, we're gonna bring today's world into blah, blah, Tolkien. Fuck you. That's why nobody's gonna watch it. Because us fantasy lovers want to be taken out of this world, not have this world included into their fantasy that has been written for fucking decades. Y'all don't know who your audience is. People write fantasy because they want to leave reality. They want the bullshit that is in the real world gone. And you stupid motherfuckers are like, we're gonna include all this fucking political bullshit because what? We want awards because that's now the stepping stone to getting awards is diversity. Fuck you, Amazon. That's my review of The Rings of Power. Couldn't finish episode 7. Love y'all.